to pretend to just not be here in a second. And trying to imagine that, and trying to imagine the suffering that was caused on that day is unreal.
8月6日午前8時15分。
So thank you for your time. And where are you from?
Italy. I'm from Italy.
And you traveling?
Yes, I'm a tourist.
Okay. What does it mean to be in Hiroshima today?
I think it's very important. I built my trip in Japan to be here today because I was very interested in it. And yesterday I visited the museum and the memorial. It was very touching, and I knew atomic bomb was something terrible.
Yeah.
But coming here, I think is very important because you can feel it in your heart and in your mind for real.
Can you tell me how did you feel about this experience?
When I went to the memorial circle, one of the receptionists invited me to a reading of witnessing and poem, and that was almost devastating for me. I think my brain just stuck a little. And I started crying because the things that happened that day are incredibly horrific, and the strength of the people that are able to talk about that day, it really touched me, because I think it's not easy at all to be able to remember and to say out loud what happened that day.
That's very true.
I think it's very important that I think everyone in the world should come here once in a life. Yeah.
So the last question is, if you want to say anything to your family or friends in your country, what would you say?
I would say, if you ever come to Japan, absolutely come to Hiroshima. It's a very touching experience, and I think when I'll be home and I will be telling you this in person, you couldn't understand what I felt. So just come here and see.
Right.
And by the way, apart from the bomb stuff, it's a very beautiful city.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Yes.
Where are you from?
From Germany.
Okay. You're traveling around Japan?
Yes, my family.
You with your family?
Yes.
Okay. What does it mean to be in Hiroshima today?
I think it's really special, and I'm also really sad about what happened, and I think it should never ever happen again. But it's really special to be here today.
So, can you tell me, how did you feel in this memorial park today?
I don't really know. I think this is really special, and you can feel it. The feeling of being here is something else than just hearing all the stuff about Hiroshima and the bomb. And it's just really special.
If you want to talk about this experience to your family or friends in your country, what would you say to them?
I think I would say that they should try to get here on this special day, just to learn about history, and because I think it's really important to know what happened, so that you understand and that you can make it better in the future.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you for your time. Where are you from?
I'm from the U.S.
You traveling around Japan?
Yeah, I'm traveling.
Okay. So, what's your impression about being here today in Hiroshima?
I mean, it's somber, but I think it's pretty incredible, the amount of reverence that the whole city and country has for the events of today. Yeah.
So what did you feel to be here?
Hard to describe exactly, but I guess sadness, but also a feeling of unity with the people here, but also the fact that they're various diplomats from all over the world certainly makes it a global event, and it feels very much like the world recognizing something together.
Did you learn anything from coming to Hiroshima in general?
I did see some protesters over by the dome, which was interesting. I didn't, I suppose I learned a little bit about the political situation here. When the prime minister was speaking, you could hear the protesters shouting from, I presume, across the water. And I got a little pamphlet from one while I was walking in, protesting, nuclear power and nuclear weapons. And so that was certainly interesting, although not necessarily related to the memorial event. Yeah.
So you didn't expect that kind of stuff is going on around here?
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, I just didn't think about it. I didn't even consider it. So yeah, very interesting. I think there were also some monks as well there. I don't know exactly what the purpose of their exposition was, but I'm sure something peace related. So that was very interesting to see.
Okay. The last question is, after going back to your country, if you want to describe this experience to your friends or family, what would you say?
It's an incredible event. I wouldn't miss it if I were here again. I would highly recommend it, and it's a good way to build perspective about the world and also about the way Japanese people view their own history.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for your time. Where are you from?
England.
What does it mean to be Hiroshima today?
Well, obviously what happened 78 years ago was really, really awful. I think it's really, really important to respect that and to appreciate all the harm that was caused. I'm actually a student of history back at home in England, so I do think it is significant to come here and appreciate that and, respect all the harm that was caused.
What did you feel, being here today?
Well, I found it really moving. The kind of poem that the children performed over at the ceremony earlier, especially. I visited the museum yesterday. There are obviously some very awful stories there. So yeah, it was obviously very sad to learn about, but I think that it's again important to come here and learn about that.
Is there anything you want to say to people in your country about this experience, to your family or maybe friends?
I think that everyone should come. If you have the means, at least. I think everyone should come at least once, just to appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
That's all right.
Thank you. Thank you for your time. And where are you from?
So I'm from the United States.
Which state?
Iowa.
So you're traveling?
I am traveling currently right now, yes.
Okay.
I was visiting my sensei in Nagoya, and he was showing me around Tokyo, but this part of the trip I've been by myself.
You're a student?
Yes, I'm a dental student in Iowa.
Dental student?
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Yes.
So today's question is about Hiroshima. What does it mean to be Hiroshima today?
What does it mean to be in Hiroshima today?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I can't quite describe the feeling. It's a very powerful feeling. To be standing in the spot where the atomic bomb dropped 78 years ago is unreal. Just the amount of feelings I'm currently feeling right now. To be somewhere where there was so much devastation and so much horror, and to see so much peace and love and unity in a spot that caused so much pain and suffering, it's quite unreal. Nuclear war seems like it could be imminent anytime soon, and so it's really refreshing to see so many people fight against it and have their voices heard, because it caused so much damage to Hiroshima and Nagasaki and to the Japanese people.
Okay, the last question. So if you want to describe this experience to your family or friends in your country, what would you say?
Very surreal. So I'm currently in Hiroshima, and to me it is so hard to grasp that on my way on the bus here today, you know, maybe 78 years ago, someone was on their way to work on the bus, and for them to just be gone in the blink of an eye is totally unreal to me. And for me to be in that position today, it's just hard to grasp that one day I could be going to school or work and then just lose everything, lose my family, lose my friends, lose my community, all within a blink of an eye. So I guess the feeling I would share with my friends and my family is, it's just a surreal feeling to potentially just not be here in a second. And trying to imagine that, and trying to imagine the suffering that was caused on that day is just unreal.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. What's your name?